Hello again. There we go. Hello again, everyone. Okay, just give it a minute or so for everybody to get more people to come on. Get the angle right. Okay. Whether it's easy just to stay on, but then it's not kind of seen as two classes then, so. Hi again. Right, 20 past. Let's go. Definitely need this. Ah, good, good. Hi, Jane. Okay, let's just start by finding our breath. Just sit however you are comfortable, cross-legged. Good. Just find a comfortable position there. And just rest the wrists, the lower arms onto the side of your knees. Hi everybody. I can see you all coming on. I'll just sit here just for a minute or so. And I just want you to find your breath and just try and switch off from your week, from any stresses, from anything that's been playing on your mind, for anything that's overtaking your thoughts. It's time to try and just spend a short time finding your own space and finding place where you can relax and just release the stressful thoughts. Perhaps any tension in your neck and in your shoulders. So allow those arms to fall heavy and close your eyes. Allow yourself to be seated in a rounded back position at the minute, just allowing the weight of your body to fall through to your seating bones. And just take some long breaths in through the nose. Feeling those shoulders lift up and the rib cage open out, then exhale. And just feel that neck lengthen. And again, a breath in. Feel everything lift, and then as you exhale, allow the body just to round, relax, and become heavy. So put yourself in a peaceful zone, a quiet place. And then when you feel ready, just bring the soles of the feet together. Those heels a little bit closer and just take hold of your ankles and just a gentle pushing motion to open out through those inner thighs. Make a basket with your fingers and just come around the front of the toes. On the breath in this time, I want you to lift and open out on that breath in, and as you exhale, round forward. Again, come up looking forward, breath in and lift the chest. This time as you exhale, round the back and allow your chin to drop through to your chest and lengthen through the back of the neck. And just coming up there, I'm just going to take one foot in. I'm going to press that knee out wide there. I'm going to bring both arms up on that breath in. Remember, fill the rib cage. Exhale and just come over to your foot or your ankle. I'm just going to pull myself as far forward as I can, and I want to feel this stretch come from the side of the hip, almost coming from the back of the pelvis there. And I want you to hold that stretch without holding your breath. Pushing that chest as far forward as you can on every breath out. When you're pulling the air in through the breath, allow that rib cage to open, and if you need to lift slightly, you lift, and then exhale and push into the stretch. What's happening with the neck? You need to lengthen through the back of that neck. Allow the shoulders to relax as much as you can. So the back of that neck shouldn't feel any strain. Just allow the crown of the head to fall forward. So you're not using any of your neck muscles to hold that head in place. It's just dropped heavy. And then when you feel ready, just come up. I'm just going to sweep the arm behind me. Push up tall. Bring my other hand to the front of the thigh and pull yourself around. I want you to look over the shoulder. And just come back to facing forward, but I'm going to turn and take that straight leg out behind. I want you to sit on that bent leg. So make sure your buttock is connected to the floor and then come forward. Allow yourself to roll across and just hold it there. 3 to 5 breaths on the stretch. Just going to take my hand in front and push my chest forward. Bend that extended leg back and just try and bring your chest forward. Just shifting that stretch slightly. Getting a good stretch through the glutes. And release. So let's try the other side. So bending the opposite leg, pushing the knee wide. Just pushing that knee wide to begin with. And being aware if you feel tighter on one side, if you've got more flexibility on one side. So my other leg on the other side, I could get that knee flat to the floor, as this side is a bit more tricky for me, so I'm aware I need to work on this side. So taking those arms up and trying to keep that knee bent. Come forward and grab the toes, the foot, the ankle, wherever you can. So I'm really going to be consciously now pushing down with my right leg. Using my breath, remember filling the lungs, letting that rib cage open out, the chest lift slightly on the breath in, and then as you exhale, try and just push into the stretch. So even if you're only able to hold on to the upper part of your leg, as long as you can feel that stretch coming up through the side from behind your pelvis, lower back, through the waist. Remember, still try and stay in that zone. Try not to allow your thoughts to wander. Just stay focused on your breath and what's happening in your body, how you're trying to release and de-stress your body as well as your conscious thoughts. And then just coming up, taking the outside hand behind you and pushing yourself up tall. Opposite arm comes around and push yourself to look over the shoulder. myself there, forgetting that breath. So long breaths in. Doesn't have to be a silent breath. I want you to feel like you are releasing tension. Even tension perhaps in your chest through any anxiety. Just let that go on the breath out. And then release, and then let's just take the leg out behind. Shift yourself so your shoulders come forward and drop over onto the mat. So even that breath, the breath you use in yoga quite often, allowing that breath to come away, releasing that stress. Shoulders forward, bending that opposite leg out behind you and just coming forward slightly there. And release. So just coming up for now. To all fours, so knees underneath your hips, hands underneath the shoulders, just round the back for me, tucking under. Push your shoulder blades to the ceiling, and I want you to drop your chin all the way through to your chest. So the crown of your head comes down to the floor, shoulder blades are separated, tailbone is coming under. And then reverse that completely, pick your head up, push your tailbone out behind, don't lock your elbows. Exhale and tuck under, hold. And reverse that one more time. And round through, curl the toes underneath you and come into your downward dog. Crown of the head comes down. Find a strong hold there. Locking out through the backs of those legs, feel the stretch through the calf. I'm just going to gently lift and lower the heels. I'm going to drop back down towards the knees. And just extend the leg closest to me out behind you. And just picking that leg up, take it across as far as you can. And shift the shoulders and the head around to look at that extended leg. Feeling that stretch come through the waist. And then just bring it back. Round the back through there. And release and extend the opposite leg. And take it across. Coming all the way up. And I just want you here to shift your chest, your shoulders forward and back. Allow the heels to lift and the heels to come to the floor. So I want you to feel that stretch shifting up behind your knees and starting to come up through the hamstrings. So bring your hands close together here. I want you to walk the hands forward and step one foot in front. Pop the back knee down. Make sure that front ankle is sat underneath your knee. Come forward into your stretch. One hand either side, so just allow yourself to rest on the front of your thigh. Just whilst we're here, a little stretch through your wrist, just on one arm. Just turn your palm to face the ceiling and just gently press down through the back of the hand. So we're doing 2 stretches here. And then just try the other hand. So I'm leaning my weight forward so I'm not losing balance here. And release. So let's start working into the hamstring. Pull back. Sit low. I'm just going to do a little lift and lower. It's more of a ballistic stretch. Pulling back on the heels, pulling your toes up towards you. And then shift forward again. Deep breath in. Exhale, shift back. This time hold the stretch. I'm just going to take my hand to the back base of the foot and pull those toes a little bit higher towards me. If you feel comfortable, sit all the way back onto that back leg. Only if you feel comfortable, otherwise hold as you are. And I'm just going to drop forward there. Otherwise you're holding that hamstring stretch where you were. Painful, awkward in the stretch, then we know we need to be holding these stretches for longer. So just try and refocus where that stretch is coming from. Try and release the tension in the other parts of your body that are trying to overcompensate. Good. And come forward. So bring the hands to the inside. Come up and just hold that back leg extended. And step back. Just going to drop all the way to the mat. Bring the elbows to the side, just come up. Lifting the chest and breathing through. Release. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift that chest, keep the hip bones down, pull that belly button away from the floor. Just feeling middle of the back connecting there. And release. Just going to intensify that stretch, extending those arms out to the side and pushing through the heel of the hands. Still keeping those hip bones down and lifting the chest. Well done. And release. So shifting back up onto your toes or your knees. Need to shift back into the heels first and then a step forward. Plant that back knee behind you. One hand either side. Just holding that stretch. Breathing. Exhale. Allow the weight of that head to drop forward. Remember, we really want to think about switching off these neck muscles. So allowing them to relax, allowing the upper back to relax. And then just shifting back, pulling those toes towards you. Tiny little lift and lower. Those thoughts drift off. Don't think about work, don't think about what you've got to be doing. I want you to switch off completely and focus on your stretch. Shift forward again. And shift back. And shift forwards. And shift back and just pull those toes towards you. if you feel you can increase that stretch, come back, sit low, and pull. So I'm dropping my chest. It's not going to be for everybody, this stretch coming back down. Really just dependent on your flexibility and on your knees, obviously. And just coming back up. Hands in front, step back. And just slowly drop to the max. Good. Just bringing your head, forehead down towards the back of the hands and just hold it there. Long breath in through the nose and again exhale, allow that upper body to relax. Just allowing the weight of the hips to fall into the floor. Time, just pull one heel to the bottom. You can do it one leg at a time, or you can do both together. And just pull those heels in. Now I'm going to tuck under with my hips and pull my heel or heels close to the bottom. So I'm almost rounding the lower back. I'm not arching. I want to tuck under and round. Breathe again into the stretching. Doing one leg, then just change to the opposite side. If you're doing both legs, just looking up and just come and lift into this stretch if you feel comfortable. Lifting those thighs away from the floor. Just turning then onto your back. Coming straight in with those knees. I just want you to do a little tuck and pull. And just slowly open and close those knees, circle them around. Fully support the weight of the legs with your hands. Just cross your right leg over your left thigh, bending both knees so they're tight together, front thigh against the back of your leg, and then just pull both knees in strong, hug them in really tight. Now when you're hugging those knees in, just try and relax the shoulders. Once you've got a good grip, allow those shoulders to relax. Extend the bottom leg away. I want you to come all the way up and pull that leg towards you. Let's try and progress on those hamstrings. Point and flex. Ease that leg in a little bit deeper into the stretch if you can. And then just bending that knee. Just take the whole of that leg over, open out the arms, and just allow for that lower back to open out. If you need to bend the underneath knee more, then just bend it and pull it closer towards you. Bending both legs, bring them back to the center, and let's try the other side. So cross top leg over the bottom, bending both knees, and just pull all the way in as one unit. leg up. Lift the chest off the floor and easing that leg towards you. When you feel ready, point and flex. Bending that top leg, just take it over. Keep the arms open out. And back to the center. And just take the arms down by your side and shoulders away from the ears. So you're long through the back of the neck. Just allow the weight of the body just to fall into the mat. Just taking some long breaths in through the nose again. Just refocusing on that tension release through the neck and the shoulders. We're just going to come into some final stretches through the back of the neck, through the shoulders. So whilst you're lying there, body feels heavy, trying to relax those shoulders, just gently turn your head from left to right. Just gently from left to right. Back to the center, just take the hands behind the back of the neck and just draw that chin into the chest, fully supporting the weight of the head. So taking one hand on top of the other so that the head just can cradle in the back of your hands. And release. Your own time, just coming all the way up to sitting. I want you to come back to a seated position facing forward with your legs wide this time. And again, just take those arms out and I want you to hug yourself there. Fingers around the shoulders, and once again, let's get that lengthening through the back of the neck. And I just want you to rock forwards and backwards there. Allow the weight of the head to fall forwards. Come all the way back up. Release that grip and just take one arm up and just pull the head across. And I'm doing lots of neck and shoulders because that's where a lot of the tension's held. And just release and come to the other side. Gently across. Center and bring both arms up. Let's see if we can forward fold there and how far we can go. Just relax the feet and just drop forward as far as you're comfortable. But wherever you are in this stretch, I want your shoulders to be loose and heavy, and I want you to relax the head. So again, try not to hold your head up using your neck muscles. Just allow that head to fall forward. Allow the back to round if you need to. Try and get those legs into a lengthened position. Walk those hands back through to the center. Take those arms up and bring your palms together and have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Enjoy your day, enjoy the sunshine, and and hopefully see you in the park tomorrow at 8:30. Don't forget, it's going to be sunny and it's going to be good. And that will definitely release some more tension and some stress. So I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely needed that one. I was full of energy this morning. And then that stretch did me the world of good. Ah, good, good, good. Oh, hi, Karen. Good to see you back on. Okay, everybody, listen. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a scorcher. And back on, every class on running as normal next week. I'll see you on Monday, if not tomorrow morning. Bye.